Okay, now that you've got New Voice on your computer or laptop, we are going to check out writing with icons. So first we're going to open up our New Voice. We might have a shortcut on our desktop or down on our shortcut bar, or you can simply type in New Voice in the search bar and open. The Writing with Icons is a great tool for engineering your classroom, for making individual icons for students. If you need to copy and paste these icons into your flip charts for lessons, if you want to engineer books, there's all kinds of uses. So now that we have the New Voice open and we're looking at this screen, we're going to go up here to the top to where it says Vocabulary. Click on that. And we're going to choose Vocabulary Display Options, and we're going to come down the list to Write with Icons. When it first opens, you have a couple of choices here. You can either have the icons the actual size, which is the size they are on your iPad, or you can pick a different size. It goes really, really small. 0.34 inches all the way up to 2 1/4 inches. If you need your icons bigger than 2 1/4 inches, don't fear. Once you copy them into another document, you can resize them even bigger. If you're going to make them really large, go ahead and choose this 2 1/4 option. It'll help as you get them larger. They won't be quite as grainy. So we're going to select 2 1/4 inches and we're going to click OK. When your page opens, there's some instructions on the page that help you with some of the features, so you can look through those later when you have time. But we're just going to go through and show you how you can make some icons. So if I'm trying to work with my class, teaching them go and stop, I'm just simply going to type in the word go using my keyboard and either hit enter or space, and the icon sequence pops up for me. It shows me how to get to the word go. And then I also want to put in stop, and now I have both of those. So once I have my words that I want, I simply go to File, Save, and Open to save this information for editing and printing. So let's go up here to File, and to open, to save and open. And it's going to ask me where do I want to save it. And I'm going to just save it in my downloads as go and stop. You can save it wherever you want to, but it'll open it in a Word document for you. And that's nice because now we can see we have our icons. Now, I can do a few things with these. I may not want to have this word here, so I can just simply delete it. And so now I can either print out the whole sequence if my student needs that. They need to know that on the first page I touch here, and on the second page I touch go. Or if I just want the single icon, I can just delete those, and here we go. If I need them to be a little bigger, because we're going to highlight them on the wall or something, I can always resize them to small or big. Also, sometimes for my students that need the sequence, I may just put the first icon small and then the second icon big and print that out. It just depends how you want to do it. Okay, so let's close that. We're going to go back to New Voice. Now if I wanted to get back into the Emulator, which is the Words for LAMP, Words for Life, I can just go up here to Vocabulary and it says Return to Emulator, and then I have my board back. Sometimes I need to look to see what words do I want to use. So if we were going to be doing snack time and I wanted to say, well, what are my snack time options? I would go to Eat and look under Snacks. So here's the things that are available to the students under Snack. So I can kind of look through those and decide, okay, maybe today we're going to have a choice of either cookies or popcorn. Now I can go back into my vocabulary builder. Go back into my Write with Icons using vocabulary display options, Write with Icons. And this time I'm going to draw them the actual size. So we're going to click OK, and I can just type in cookie and chips. Now I may want to give them a little script so that they're able to expand from single words to a phrase or a sentence. So I may want them to be able to see that whole phrase or sentence as a little script that they can use as a visual aid. So I may want to put in I want cookie or I want chips. So I'm going to start by typing I and hit the space bar. And now you'll notice that I get this window because there's several different ways to say I on Lamp Words for Life. You have the option of a capital I, which is under the keyboard, or a lowercase I. But in this situation, we want the pronoun I, so we're going to choose the top one. It's already highlighted, and we'll click OK. Now I may want them to say I want, so I'm going to type in want. And you'll notice I get a choice here that on Lamp Words for Life, if I click I do have the option of just saying the phrase with my next hit, I want. Or I can just say the word want, and if that's what I'm going for, I'm going to hit cancel. And you'll see that just the word want came. So now I have I want, and then I could put in cookie. And I might want to add a polite word. I want cookie, please. Now when I go to print that out, I'm going to go back to File, Save and Open. And it's going to ask me, where do you want to save it? We're going to put it there. This is going to be snack time or whatever you want to save it as. And it'll open it up for me. And you can see on this one, the icons are much smaller. They're the size they are on your Lamp Words for Life. So now I have a little visual sequence of cookie, a visual sequence of chips, and I have that whole phrase. I could change my layout if I want to. I have that whole phrase, I want cookie, please. There we go. So I can leave these words, or I can take them out if I want, if I don't need that part. And my students can print that out, make little strips, tape them to the desk. Voila! There is our Write with Icons.